Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Danish Nazimi bin Muhammad Zamani. My study ID 20244394428. Today I would like to present my case study for networking. For the addressing table that we got in the first there is no we need to input in this table. For the router 1, router 2, and router 3, there no default gateway because they are router. Router do not need router is the default gateway if you want to know. For the switch 1 and switch 2, there is a default gateway. For the PCA until the circuit A, there are address and the subnet mask and also default gateway. For the LAN 1, LAN 2, 1 and 1 2 is a interface, is a network actually. This port is a network. For this, do not have a default gateway. Have a default gateway because it is a switch, and also this have a IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway. Okay. For the addressing table, I used to first I go to the for the I start with the router 1. I go to the config and I go to the gigabit internet. As you can see, there is automatically input the command, and I just need to input the IP address, IP address and the subnet mask. For the IP address, I use a like this. IP address, yeah, this one. IP address for the G00, 10.0.0.2 and 255.255.252. Then no shut is a must because we want to state up. Then I go to the G001, the connection. As you can see, it's also automatically easy and into the interface G001. So I also put the IP address for the G001 for the router one. Same as the in the table, 10.0.0.10.0.0.5, then subnet mask 255.255.252. Then no shut. After that, I work on the router 2. Router 2 also same. I go to the interface 1 giga internet G000. Then I put the IP address. Uh, put the IP address 10.0.0.1 255 and the subnet mask 255.255.255.252. Then no shut. So no shut to up the state so that there has a connection. Then I go to the giga internet config interface G001. Then I input the IP address for the G001 as the table 192.168.1.1 and the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Then also no shut. Then I go to the router 3 config giga internet 000. Uh, then after that I input the command IP address for the G00 and subnet mask. Then IE6. Actually, this is my mistake. I should have a no shut first. Then I go into the interface gear internet and no shut. After that, I go to the interface G001. Then I input the IP address and no shut. Uh, just put the IP address the same as a table, and the subnet also same as table. For the switch 1, I go through the switch 1 first. Switch 1, there is no VLAN 1 as the table, so you need to go to manually. I enable and config terminal, then I put the command interface VLAN 1, then I put the address and no shut. After that, I input the IP default gateway. IP default gateway, actually this one. Default gateway. I don't know what happened to this, but it's just as a interface. Oh, enable config t to interface one. Then we need to input the default gateway for the VLAN one. In the topology, the LAN one is this one, the address. For we know that VLAN one S1 connect to the router 2 G001. So router 2 this 001 is a for its address is a 192.168.1.1. So it's become our default gateway. So IP default uh, 192.168.1.1. Then just enter. That's all. After that, we can go through the switch to uh, the switch to VLAN 1, same as interface VLAN 1. Then put the IP address and the subnet mask. After that, we should have no shard first, because after we go to the IP default gateway, it automatically go through the it automatically exits. So we need to interface back with the one. It is easier to IP address no shard than IP default. After the connection is green, then I go to for the LAN 1, LAN 2, for this we do not need to configure at all. I just first we configure this one. Then this one we cannot go to this one, because this one, yeah, this one we have only have an IP address and subnet mask. So for it should have also default gateway. So it is easier go to the Discord IP configuration. Then you put it, the first one is a IP address, second subnet mask, then default gateway. It use the default gateway or same as a switch one. This one. After that, laptop 2 also same Discord IP configuration, IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway. Oh, for your for your knowledge, we the behind this we can choose any of the numbers as long as the subnet mask for the 255.255.255.0 there has a host of 25254. So we can choose between that range. Yeah. Then for this I choose dot one. I think we can also choose for example like this one, 200 also can. I think so. So let's comment from pin yeah, pin 200. As you can see, we can ping the PCB because it's in the range of the host available for the subnet mask 24. So if we go to 255, I think this also can 254. Oh yeah, this also can connect. But for the 255, it cannot because it's out of the range. 255. Yes, very bad IP because the issue should not happen. Okay, so we change it to the PCB 192.168.1.10. Yeah, that's the range available. Yep, for the PCB. Then we check if it's okay or not. Yeah, there we can ping the PCB. Okay, now we go to the laptop B. Laptop B also IP configure, then IP address subnet mask default gateway. For this we need to use a default gateway .4.1 because it use in the topology is LAN 2. So LAN 2 the default the address is .4.0. So for the .0 is also connect to the switch 2. The switch 2 have a default gateway of .1. So we use a .1. Same as the laptop C. We can choose the host available. Either available or 110 also can as long as it until to 254. Then for the server A, I choose IP of server 7, IP address or server 7, 255. Okay. Before I can ping all of that, we should do the IP route. IP route is to routing router in and out between the router to do the IP route or one. we need to do this. We need to enter the command IP route, the destination we want to go, then the destination for the first time I put the correct command, but I do not have a subnet mask, so it's a incomplete command. Then I choose for the IP route LAN 1 between R1 and R2. So IP route the destination I want to go to the yeah I want to go to the R2 G001. So R2 G001 is LAN. I want to go to the LAN 1. So 192.168.1.0. Then the default gateway for the LAN 1. After that, I need which pintu masuk or the router, not the router, the interface that has connect with R1. For this example, G001 router 2. So G001 G00 router 2 10.00.1. After that, I go to the 1 2 IP route R1 to the LAN 2 192.168.4.0. Then the subnet mask, do not forget. After that, the connection between R1 and the R3, that is D00. Then D00 router 3, then 006. After that, and also we need to IP route R2 and R3, but the R2 only before that we need to check the IP show IP route in the command. Then it will say is the connection via the G00 router 2 and G00 router 3. After that, router 2 the IP route we from this router 2 we want to go this way, this one. So LAN 2 LAN 2 this one, and the subnet mask. After that, the connection between router 2 and router 1 is G00 for the router 1. So 10.0.0.2. Yeah, then show IP route, we show this. Also router 3, we go to the IP route from the router 3. We want to go to the LAN 1 because this is our destination. So LAN 1 192.168.1.0 this, and subnet mask. Then the connection between router 3 and other router, that is router 1 D001 10.0.0.5. Then we show IP route to know that if there are connection or not. It show this. Then after that, I can ping this this is a PCA to the laptop B. Why I cannot ping? Because there is no IP route. IP route for the router. After that, after I configure the IP route for each router, I can ping to the PC B. After done, IP for each PC can ping to laptop B, especially. After that, I also can ping to the laptop C and server A. That's all for me. Thank you.